Ricky, good morning.
Very good. First question, what would you say was the biggest or happiest achievement you ever had in football?
Yeah, well, I suppose, obviously with your club winning the 96 championship, the small club in North Meath, so winning the 96 championship with the lads you grew up with, the lads you played football with in the school all your life was the biggest achievement, yeah, I'd say, especially for this area. It's a small area, small club, so it was a great achievement, yeah, looking back in the day.
Well, massive. You played in the All-Ireland finals in 2001.
2001, yeah, we lost that day, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, no, like, how, so you played in 3 Meath County, senior county finals and an All-Ireland final. How does the nerves compare playing for your club versus playing for your county in Croke Park?
Look, sure, every final is different, yeah. I suppose 95, 96, we were just a young team and we probably just didn't really feel nervous at all, to be honest. We were just a young lads playing football and just loved playing football. 2000, you're a bit older, a bit more responsibility on the team, so probably a bit more nervous, yeah. And obviously, an Ireland final is a huge day, 2001 was a huge day. And look, once you're out in the field, it kind of disappears and you try and get on with the game.
Yeah, so it feels pretty similar, you reckon, just playing nearly, like, what's it like playing a standard league game for the club versus a big inter-county match? Like, does it feel much the same once you're...
It's the same. Once you're on the field, you try and get on the ball and try and influence the game and try and make things happen, try and get a few scores, try and create a few scores, something like that. But yeah, once you're out in the field, you kind of forget what's around.
Yeah, and so many great years. How did it feel kind of towards the end when we started kind of slipping back down the divisions, and that was that very difficult to take?
It was, yeah. I suppose there was a period there between 93, 94 up to the early 2000s. We had a brilliant team, brilliant footballers, and probably should have won more, in fairness, looking back now when you're a bit older, a bit wiser. Definitely should have won more than one senior championship. And then it just starts, obviously lads go off different, lads take different courses in life and lads get older. And it was a bit disappointing, yeah, but look, there's a good bunch of lads here now, and please God, they'll get the club back to where it should be.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what we're all hoping for. Kilmainhamwood Sevens, I remember. that was one of the funniest experiences I've ever experienced. So I was very young at the time, and I remember going up to Kilmainhamwood and Kilmainhamwood. We got all the way to the All-Ireland final, and we lost to Balahi of Derry that day. And I remember one of the funniest things was the entire place. You were arguably the best player of anyone that day in any club. You were getting goals for fun, and nearly at every half time you'd be smoking a fag as well. How did you maintain the fitness?
That was in my younger days, Ricky. Yeah, no. Again, it was a great experience. We were a small club going up to some of the best clubs in Ireland were up there. As you said, played Balahi, a huge club in Derry. Paul Shanky got sent off the semi-finals. We blame him for losing that. But yeah, it's a huge tournament. So, and you basically get to an Ireland club final, I think there was 10 of us in the group. We had a panel of 10, and staff was there. All the lads, Frano, Timmy, I could name them all off. But great experience, and I think we lost the year before the semi-final to Castleblaney, and then you're playing all these, Northern Hills, kind of specialists and all this. That they love that 7-a-side football. But again, brilliant times at the club, and up to Dublin for the day, and created a huge bond there, it was like a band of brothers, a bit of crack after and all that. It was all about a day out, but played great football as well, yeah.
No, it was one of the best days of football I can ever remember. I was very young at the time, but a day I'll never forget. You played with a lot of teams under a lot of managers. Who would you say was the best manager you ever had?
I go back to when I started playing football, and two men that are gone now, Mickey Smith and Dan Breen, two club legends through and through, but they brought all the lads up to the pitch there. Got us playing football the right way. The only way we knew to play football was just play the ball, give, go, pass, move. And that's those two men. They brought us up there from when we were only 10, 12 years of age. Same with Master McDermott up in the school. Remember after break time, he'd bring us up to the football pitch, play football from 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock. But that's where you all start. You start off when you're only 8, 9, 10 years old. Those men were a huge influence on all the football in Kilmainhamwood. Huge influence.
Yeah, and then so would you credit them more so than even like Sean Boylan or Eamon Mack?
Sean Boylan was, he's a legend in his own right, in fairness, absolute legend. He got the best out of footballers, absolute the best out of them. And he picked people from all corners of Meath, like, from North Meath to the far side of Meath. He'd junior clubs, intermediate clubs, senior clubs. He picked players from everywhere. He had a great collection of players, but he got the absolute best out of them. Eamon McEnany, again, he came in maybe on the slide a wee bit there with 2000, and was 2000, yeah. And again, he got us back to a county final. Got a great tune out of the whole club, and unfortunately just didn't shock them were coming strong then, in fairness, coming very strong, so they kicked on then. But yeah, great times, and brilliant managers, and great lads.
What about Paddy Clark? Wasn't he there?
Paddy was, yeah. Only a year or two ago, we went up to his club up in Louth there for we done a charity walk, and it was a great day's crack, and you could see by the amount of people that turned out, there was people from all clubs all over Ireland came to. He was a brilliant man, He had a way with people, and he just, Paddy was a way with people. He had a brilliant way to get the best out of lads. I think Freddie was his favourite, in fairness. I wouldn't have Freddie near the team, but Paddy Clark had him on the team now.
Why was Freddie his favourite?
Freddie was just different. He's still living off that senior final in '96 where he touched the ball twice and he got man of the match, I think.
Very good. And Paddy Clark, did he do something like, would he run little competitions at the end of training, or like was there something? I heard, that the winner of a sprint or something would get like a...
Yeah, he used to get 4 bottles of butter, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Which, looking back, there was, different kind of things like that, yeah. He just did a different way with people. He'd get the best out of lads,
Do you think some new modern managers maybe lack a bit of that or maybe lightheartedness that Paddy Clark or Sean Boylan maybe had that?
Possibly. It's changed so much now. The game is so different. It's all about percentages and getting it's gone to such a fine detail. Even for a club to win something, it's gone to a fine detail. To turn over a ball now is nearly criminal, or to kick a wide, you're going, Jesus, why is he shooting? But completely different. When we were playing years ago, it was kind of off the cuff. If you shoot, it goes wide, tough luck, go back out, try again. You have to work the ball now to the main man, he's the shooter, and it's just a very different game. Maybe the new rules might change up again, where there's 6 lads in their own half, but it's a different game now altogether.
Do you feel you would have enjoyed football as much if you had to play in the modern era?
No. Not at the minute, no. Like, I was an inside forward most of the time. We are kind of living off quick ball in or trying to get a bit of space, but you see nowadays it's all, everyone's funneling back and running back and trying to block off areas, so yeah. You can see the likes of David Clifford, probably the most natural forward in the country, and he's getting bottled up now, and he just, whereas years ago, look at the Gutra, it wasn't, he was unbelievable, but he had the space and all, he had the area in front of him, he was unbelievable. But now there's lads, maybe 30 lads in your own half, it's just crazy stuff.
And you've dabbled with management the last few years. How do you feel you enjoyed management compared to...
Yeah, enjoyed it, if you get a response from lads, it was great, we were unlucky the year we were here, there was a few of us involved, Stephen Smith, Ray, 2 Rays, Ray Cunningham, 3 Rays myself. But we were unlucky, we probably should have kicked on a bit more. A few things we did, a lot of injuries unfortunately that year. But yeah, I enjoyed it, good bunch of lads, once you get a bit of a twist. It's great to go training and have a bit of crack with lads too,
Yeah, and your own son, Queen, now is kind of from strength to strength. How do you feel about him probably maybe lying down in the cabin shirt?
Look, that's just the way it is. It doesn't bother me at all, but yeah, look, he's lived in Kingston all his life. He grows up there, he goes to school there, so he still likes to come in. He'd go watch Kilmainhamwood games, and his cousin Ryan's playing there now, and he'd always follow the lads playing football. But yeah, there's a few lads in Kingston now, we should bring them back out. Joe McCormick and a few of them. Might get them back out someday.
Yeah, no, there's, I was kind of wondering that, when we've had the Legends team 2.0 if some of the good Kingsport, but we've no Madden and stuff now. Ryan's
really good footballer, no one,
Yeah, so no, we have some very good of the next generation of those lads. The year obviously 95. Sorry, why is his name blanking me?
Matthew, is it? Matthew.
Matty died. How was that to get over, I suppose, when it happened?
Look at you. I suppose you look back now and yeah, it was definitely not just for the club or personally or for the club, but it was a huge hit to the whole area. Like, you know, he's different. Everyone loved Matt. Like, you know, he's a breath of fresh air. He did it his way. You know, definitely did it his way. And it was a huge hit to the area, huge hit for his own family, first of all, and then for us as a team. Paddy Clouset at the time, and Paddy looked after us very well. And I remember the 95 final, yeah, it was tough, but it was only 3 weeks later after everything happened. But look at you get through it. I remember 96, we won it then. I was only listening to the podcast last week from Niall Grimley, the Armagh footballer. Unfortunately, he lost his brother last year in a car accident, and his wife. And he said they stopped with the cup on the way home, and Armagh boys. We done the same, like, you know, in 2000, or back in 96, so it kind of brought it all back, going, Jesus, we were such a young. But yeah, it was very tough in the area. But look, that's it, that's life. It was just an accident, unfortunately. Life moves on. But never be forgotten in the club, never. Everyone still talks about him today, so that's the mark he had in the club, yeah.
No, huge mark. Yeah, no, it was like a truly special time, the kind of time you played in, and I feel there was a certain off the cuffness that players could play with. There was more natural way. Do you think that might ever come back, kind of?
You'd hope, yeah. I suppose we were lucky at all the lads. We just grew up together, yeah. There was, you're talking 10, 12 lads, maybe more, but there's only 2 or 3 years between them, you know.
Yeah.
All just played football together from when they were 8, 9, 10 up till minor, 21 and on to intermediate senior. And it was just, yeah, it was kind of a natural ability, like, to find B on the pitch. It was kind of just, you know, you didn't have to look around, you knew that someone was there, or you probably take it for granted now. Look, at the time, we should have won more. That's my personal biggest regret. You know, we should have won more looking back, but it was great to win one. Absolutely great to win one, but yeah, definitely a few regrets on that front.
But I find that, like, because obviously I've grown up in such a different time playing. Like, my juvenile experience was losing basically every game. The first good few years of when I got to the junior A team, we were losing most matches. It's such a different thing, and I kind of look back at your era and think, like, I remember in 2003 we won the Division 1 league final, beat Simon Sound out the gate, and I remember it was barely even thought anything of. Like, it's just such a different time that you lads grew up in, that, like, because I won that Division 4 when you actually coached us a few years ago.
That's right, yeah.
I played, that was my 30th birthday that day. I played my entire life, and that was the first silverware I'd ever won in my life. And I just celebrated it. I was like, this is amazing that we won a Division 4 league. And that was kind of about you lads when you won the Division 1 league and barely.
Yeah, and fair play, like, you know, it's
mad.
just, yeah, different times. We were very fortunate, yeah, too.
Yeah.
You know, we played in 93, 94, 95, 96, 4 finals in a row. 2 intermediate, 2 senior. In 2000, we played the senior final. So for them years, yeah, you probably took it for granted at the time, like, you know, just, oh yeah, sure, we'll go again next year, So yeah, it is looking back for such a small club and a wee pocket in North Meath that to have such success. It was great times.
No, it was remarkable. Like, I know, as you're saying, you kind of regret not winning more, but, like, we did win Division 1 leagues, we won Fesh Cups, we won the senior championship, like, so that'll never ever be taken away from us. That's always in the record books, and to have yourself and Stafford and Paul Tracky playing in all Ireland finals, like, as I said, hopefully we've you know, Ryan Stafford or Killian Burns or Aidan Roach, some of them lads.
Yeah, great young lads, yeah.
Great young lads, and I hope they start making the cut. But yeah, it's, you know, it truly was a special time. Like, any advice for them young lads who are kind of on the meet?
Look, yeah. I suppose now the advice was get up to the pitch and kick ball and take shots for lads playing forwards. It's changed now. I even see my own lad, he goes to the gym a lot, and, you know, it has to be, that work has to go in too. The game's a lot more physical, a lot more conditioned, all that work. So yeah, just, you know, but don't keep away from the pitch. You can't kick a dumbbell over the bar, I say.
The ironic thing about that is you were on some of them very physical Meath teams that kind of were known as a bit of a nasty shriek to them. And did you go to the gym, like, or what was
it was kind of starting then back. Yeah, we used to go to the gym in Blanchardstown there on the big roundabout there, just the Blanchardstown gym, and then we did gym work in Navan as well in the college in Navan now, that just off the Trim Road. But yeah, it was starting back then, yeah. Now it's obviously just gone through the roof.
Yeah, and did Boylan do anything specific kind of to toughen you up or to get you?
No. You get very tough men, in fairness.
Yeah.
A lot of them were just naturally strong men, yeah.
So it was more.
But no, we trained very hard. Obviously, most of our training was done out in the pitch on the Hill of Tara, a place, various race course, running around race course and running around Hill of Tara. There was a lot of tough work then done then, stamina work.
Would there be like rows amongst the players in training?
Sometimes, yeah. Once, yeah. Seen a few things back in the day, but they'd be forgotten about after. Be a laugh. Yeah.
I think that was probably one of the main things that when two lads did have a row then in training, that was just seen as part of it, seen as passion rather than.
Yeah, we've all met up this year back for the 25 years, and it's like you left off years ago. Now everyone was great friends and everyone got on the best. So yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. That's an awful lot more questions there. Thanks, Ray. You've been great.
Thanks, Ricky.